Hey guys, what is up? This is SuperGirlKels. Welcome back to another Monday video. I am so excited to talk about this with you guys today because this video has been planned since September. I'm talking about the release of Animal Crossing Switch. It's on its way. It's this year. We don't know anything about it yet, but I am super excited about it. That's all I know. And if you don't remember my reaction, you can go check it out on my channel. Before we do begin talking about what I want in Animal Crossing, I want to bring up my merch. I have a new shirt available. It is to celebrate my Kirby combo video for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you want to check it out, it comes in every single Kirby color. It is a long sleeve shirt, so it keeps you warm for the springtime, but also keeps you nice and fresh to enjoy that spring breeze. So if you want to check it out, visit my website, click merch, and it will be there available in all Kirby colors. So yes, Animal Crossing Switch. Where do we begin? I have so many wishes for this game. I have been a longtime fan since I was maybe about 10 years old, so I kind of have big expectations, especially with Nintendo Switch kind of passing a lot of limits and going really far out into trying new things. So I'm really excited about it. I have a lot to say, and I just want to let you know, if you have any single ideas about Animal Crossing Switch, your own ideas or features that you want implemented, put it in the comments below. I'd really love to check it out. I want to be inspired. I want to tell Nintendo, yo, like this needs to be in this game, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys want in this game. I want to hear it. I want to know what I don't know. So very excited, but without further ado, this is my wish list for Animal Crossing Switch, and I hope you enjoy it and are inspired. First things first, I want to talk about the multiplayer system, split screen. Ever since I was a kid, I have always wished that I could play with my little brother. We were huge Animal Crossing fans together, but whenever I would play City Folk, I would be playing, and then he'd be like, hey, I want to check out my town. Can I jump on the Wii real quick? And I'd be like, no, like I need to finish this, and we would kind of argue a lot about it. And it was the same thing when it came to Wild World and all that stuff. So I always wished that I could play with him. He was very young, and have him follow me around, or have parents play with me, or just kind of do tasks together and kind of like, okay, I'm gonna wake up in this town, and then just add that second player and he can wake up from his town, and it creates a like 2-screen environment. That'd be really nice. I think it'd be also welcoming. I think with the Switch's power, it's definitely able to do this. Maybe live in each other's town, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just lives in one town. That would be really cool. So I definitely would like to see this more. The second thing I want to talk about is for Pocket Camp to be implemented. And Pocket Camp, for those who don't know, was a app for Animal Crossing that came out last year. It was a huge success. It did super well. It was basically about creating campsites for villagers, ordering furniture for them, creating home environments, and leveling up. It had this level up system that was so good because it encouraged players to come back to play. It gave daily tasks. It gave, missions that were available to players. So I would like somehow for not only Pocket Camp to be implemented along with Animal Crossing Switch, maybe take something to go, same, it's kind of like Pokemon Let's Go, you know what I'm saying, with Pokemon Go. I think that would be a really good idea. And the leveling up system, because again, it encourages players to come back. So I think if that is implemented into Switch, it's going to tell players, hey, you have something that you can level up, and maybe it would level up space in your town, maybe it would level up space in your home, maybe it would level up how much storage you can keep, or money, or bells, or whatever. I think that they can definitely implement this and really encourage players to keep playing. I also want less linear space. So what I'm talking about is when you're outside your village, you're doing your thing, you're making your public projects in New Leaf, and then, you make a nice windmill, but you want a stop sign right next to it. You can't do that. In New Leaf, you kind of had a lot of space that was given away from public projects. You weren't able to put things right next to each other. You weren't able to put let's say your public works projects because there was a rock in the way, or you couldn't put it on the edge of the island instead of the middle. There's just things like that. I want more freedom. I want less linear space. I want these projects to take less space in general. I want to be able to rotate them and have them face a certain way so that I can express myself within my town, create an environment that people feel is unique and that they can't get in any other town. It'd be really great, like creating roads, or just doing what I want, an own garden or something. I think it would be really personal. I think it would encourage players to bring out their personality and inspire other players on how maybe they can kind of create their town. So this is definitely one of the biggest features I want, because, you know, I have so many public works projects in my town that I've unlocked, but I can only use about 10 of them. So it kind of really sucks, because I love every single one of them. Then when I go to other towns, I kind of wish I break something down for it. So I don't want to have to do that. So hopefully they can kind of implement this in a way. Next thing I want to talk about is every feature in Animal Crossing. So I'm talking about, we had the city in City Folk. We had the island in New Leaf. I want every feature that has been in an Animal Crossing to come back. I want this world to be massive. There is no excuse. We've had great worlds in Breath of the Wild. We've had massive worlds in other open world games that we've been seeing on Switch. Nintendo has been really reaching out to that department, really has been reaching out to that style of gameplay, and has been doing great with that. So I want a bigger town. I want to be able to explore and do other things within this town, implementing these features from years ago, bringing them back, introducing a whole new crowd of players. Bring in these players and teach them what has Animal Crossing been and what are they now. And of course they will have this new gimmick, because they have a new gimmick every single Animal Crossing. So I want that in it as well. I want as much as possible in this game. I want this town to feel full. I want it to feel alive. I want it to engage me for years and years to come. Of course, with being a completionist, I want more things to complete, even if I haven't completed pretty much everything in New Leaf. So I want more fish. There has been a lot of fish that in real life that has been being spoken of on national television, and I want that awareness to come up in Animal Crossing and that information. I think it'd be really great. I want more bugs. There's been new bugs found in actual life, so that'd be really cool. And I want more sea creatures. Sea creatures was a new feature implemented in New Leaf, so there was not too many of them. I feel like they were just trying it out, but I think it was a success. I want the swimming to be adjusted, the gameplay to be adjusted, kind of how to play with that, and I want new sea creatures. I want more to find, other ways to catch them. So I think it would be really, really great to kind of implement more sea creatures and more paintings. We've had amazing classical art. I want more of that, and I also want new modern art. Of course, there's some beautiful modern art that's been portrayed lately, so it'd be really great to see that and kind of showcase everybody's taste in art. I think some people are interested in modern art, some people are in classics, some people are in Van Gogh, that kind of thing. You know, I want to see a whole mix of art really being showcased in everybody's homes and museums. Now I want to talk about the online, because online needs to be perfect in Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch. We don't have much online success when it comes to Nintendo, I'm going to be honest with you. Animal Crossing is a perfect game to change this. An open world feel, friends, do what you want. It's the perfect hangout place. In New Leaf, online was horrible. Disconnecting resulted in losing progress. It resulted in losing your items sometimes, and just in general, the drag of opening that gate, getting back into the town. It was a long process that would just result in disconnection again. So I want more of a consistent connection. They gotta get this right. This server, we're paying money for it. It's gotta be on point. I want a better way to actually communicate. In City Folk, we had a microphone that you can talk to through the Wii. This was great. It worked well. The mic wasn't too clear, but you know, with time going on, it's 10 years later, I think we definitely don't have an excuse to have a great mic system, especially that the Switch does have a microphone built in. So I feel like this is possible. And in City Folk, they also have the keyboard, a setting where you can add a keyboard and type to your friends if you couldn't chat. In New Leaf, they had the texting that you could do, so that would be really cool. Maybe the texting can kind of be implemented in some way. And, in case the Switch is portable, so you could take it to go. You can type to go or whatever if you have Wi-Fi, and then voice chat would be maybe for being docked if that's a bit simpler for them. I also want actual texting. So let's say you get a phone and you want to just message your friend really, really quick, and you're online, you know, and it's like, and they're online, so it kind of like Messenger on Facebook, and you could just kind of type to them, hey man, like, what's up? And I don't want those, what we saw in New Leaf, where you could say 5 words and that's it, you have to send. Like, I want you can write a nice sentence, you know what I'm saying? So I want some room, I want some emojis, I want some customized villager Animal Crossing emoticons to use. That would be so cute. It would be awesome. I know I'm probably stretching this, but I think that would be so fun. I'd be spamming my friends until they blocked me. So I think it would be really, really fun. So in terms of online, again, I think saving is also a thing where if you were on your friend's town and it would reach midnight, the town usually would reset and say, hey, it's a new day, there's new fossils to be found, whatever. This would not be the case in New Leaf. You would have to leave your friend's town, they would have to close the gate, save, and then the whole game would reset for you. I think that there should kind of be this fluid play for players to just feel engaged, to feel like they could play together. I want Animal Crossing to bring people together, not only to have that single player experience, but multiplayer as well. And maybe even having that opportunity to live in your friend's town. That would be cool. If you're constantly online, you could just play together. You know, if your town wakes up, comes out of his house, like, yo, what's up, man? How are you doing? You know, you kind of feel like you're in that person's village, and I kind of feel like it would interact. Or you can move out in case you and your friends stop being friends, and you could just move out to another town. And then if you're not online, that person would just stay sleeping in their house, no problem. I think this would be really, really cool. You know, bringing friends together again. One person can work on a town, the other can work on another town. Couples can really relate with this game. There's a lot of couples who play Animal Crossing. I know this. A lot of my friends do. I'm one of them. And a lot of people met through Animal Crossing. So it'd be really great to kind of have like that move in with your partner experience. I want real-time weather. Yes, let me repeat that. I want real-time weather. I think that with the sensors in the Switch, I think as technology has been evolving, that we're ready. Maybe Animal Crossing Switch can be implemented with a weather app on your phone or something like that to kind of expect what weather is coming when, and it could kind of forecast to you, hey, it's gonna rain in Animal Crossing here, so players can get ready to collect lloyds or items or certain fossils or whatever that come out, or fish or bugs that come out at certain times during rain times or day or weather. So if it snows outside, I want it to snow in my game, even if it's March or April or whatever. I think that would be really cool. I think this would probably screw up certain bugs and fish that can come out, but maybe they could kind of make an exception for certain things, for certain bugs and certain creatures within the weather. So that would be really, really cool. Now let's talk about Mabel's for a little bit, because I think this store needs to be completely revamped. It's for years we've been able to kind of create our own shirts, our hats, our umbrellas, the same thing over and over. Now the villagers are taller since Mabel. We got pants, we got shoes. I want to create my own shoe color. I want to create that perfect shade of blue. I want to create the perfect pants that's gonna get people buying them. And that's where another thing comes in, again, including online. I want an online shop. I want to be able to post my shirts. I want to be able to post my pants and my shoes and get people to buy them. I want it to showcase in other people's towns. I want them to order it and I will receive bells, and have maybe like a ranking for all shirts and whatever. What's in style right now? Who's buying what right now? You know, see that Sonic shirt? Yeah, this was made by this person in Florida. I want to order that. That is so cool. And it would come into your letter, like your mail, kind of like an Amazon feeling. That would be really, really awesome. Engaging players to play, to bring out their personality within art, within passion, within inspiring, and just getting people to play and be engaged. I think it would be so cool. Another thing I want is more events every weekend. Maybe not every weekend, maybe I'm stretching it, but like, I don't want the simple, oh, there's a fishing tournament this weekend, or there's a bug tournament. I want to play hide and seek tournaments. I want to play tag. I want to do Pictionary. I want to do, God knows what. I want to have a puzzle league tournament because they had that in New Leaf. I want to see DLC constantly supported for this game. I want to see new events by Nintendo, maybe us recommending some stuff that gets voted, and then maybe like on a community page, maybe there's a community page on that, on something that would be really, really awesome. And then that tournament would come up, people would prepare for it, people would have fun, and then it would encourage players to keep playing and come back like, whoa, they're playing tag? Like, that's so cool. You would hit each other with a net or something, kind of like, you know, the tour games you would see on New Leaf on the island. Something like this being implemented, but as a tournament. It would be really awesome. I want to see a ranking system. Top players of today's tournament or whatever, they get prizes. I want them, like, top 100 players to get you know, rare items that nobody else can get, or bells or certain things like that. That would be so cool. I would love this. It would definitely bring me back for years and years to come. Of course, with a bigger town and a bigger world, I do want to see more villagers. I want to see more neighbors come in. In New Leaf, I think we had max 8. I'm not too sure if somebody can correct me. I think we could bring it up to 10. I think we could bring it up to more. If there's a big village, there's no excuse. This town needs to feel full. It needs to feel alive. It needs to give the player things to do. So I think more villagers, more tasks, more things to do for them, and more people to talk to. I think that would definitely allow players to just feel more at home and definitely give them more things to do. There are so many people that I see on Animal Crossing Addicts or just the Discord for Animal Crossing that wish they had a certain villager in their town. Well, more villagers, I think that you have more of a chance to get those villagers. Another thing I want is an extension to my house. So I want to make my house more me. I want to be able to order a backyard and expand that backyard, or I want to create a 3rd floor instead of just the side room. I want to have more flexibility and being able to create my house how I want. I want people to come over and be like, whoa, this is a really unique design, the way you've created your home. I wish I can do something like that, or get inspired to do something like that. I want them to feel like they found something new every single time they walk into somebody's house. I definitely think that'd be great. Maybe at a gym. You can do anything you want in your home. It's there to express yourself. Something that would really engage players is jobs. When you first start playing Animal Crossing, you know, you're working for Tom Nook for the first hour, or you're doing Brewster's coffee for a little bit, getting coffee beans or such. I want to feel like I need to work. I want to go get a job at somewhere. It could be at Mabel's, it could be wherever. I feel like maybe you can get a job anywhere in this game and just work for them, and you would do a certain amount of time if you want to. You can either create a schedule, or you can just go whenever you want, because life, you know, we have games and it's busy people work in real life. So you would go there, get a job, work, and you can use it to pay off your rent, your mortgage, or make some bells, or get certain items, maybe get ranking points. That would be really, really, really cool. Speaking of ranking system, I want to talk about that because I keep bringing it up, but I haven't actually spoken about it. So in New Leaf, there was DLC where you could kind of have tasks to do for the day. You would get like 4 tasks for that week, and you would just do it. You would get points, and those points would get you rare items that you can't buy in store. You can only order them, and they come every single day. It's very random, etc. So I feel like we can have a ranking system in this game. I think that it's very, very important to, like I said, online's going to be very, very big in Animal Crossing. So they need to find ways to keep people playing. I want like 10 tasks to do for the day, or 5. Every day it changes, and it's always fresh, it's always new. Nintendo's giving us some new stuff, or just depending on how you're progressing in the game, you have some new tasks. It would kind of be achievements in a way, but changing every day. And in the end, when you complete those achievements, you can kind of claim them, maybe at the post office with Isabelle, and you can get ranking points. And I think there can be like a leaderboard, most active, like not most active players, but just more points. It wouldn't even stand for anything, because Animal Crossing is not competitive. It's supposed to be fun, but it would just be points, and it would show who's there, and maybe you could visit that person's town, just like the dream suits, and see what's up, so your town's value can go up, and the beauty of the town can go up, and it would increase that. So, and you would get bells or just rewards for your town. So I think that that would definitely make players play more, and it would keep them engaged and make them feel like they're really doing something right for their town. One thing that I do want to come back, including online, is the letter system. What has happened? We went from Animal Crossing Wild World being able to send letters to friends around the world. No problem. They would get that letter in even if we weren't playing with them. Same thing in City Folk. We were able to send letters to our friends, no problem. New Leaf, this was removed. I do believe it was removed for security reasons. I'm not sure what happened or why, or maybe they just were not able to implement it, but there's no excuse why it should not return with certain security in the Switch version. I want to be online at all times. When I am at home, I want to be able to write a nice letter, not a certain few sentences. I want to write more words as I could, because sometimes I want to be detailed. I want to send my friend something nice and explain a funny joke or whatever, send them good. I love writing letters in Animal Crossing. So I want to do this. I want to send them a gift, and they don't have to be online. In New Leaf, it pisses me off that I have to schedule time with that person to go to their town just to drop off a gift when I could have just sent them a letter. So I would like this to be back. I think it's important. I think it would be special. I think it would encourage players to write to each other, to respond, kind of like a texting thing. I do actually want to talk about texting. That's another thing that I want. It'd be really, 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 really cool if we had a phone in Animal Crossing where you could kind of like leave voicemails using the mic of the Switch, or to send a text message, kind of like Facebook Messenger, where you get a pop-up of this person's online. That would happen in Animal Crossing Switch. They would say that they're online. You could write to them, hey, what's up? You see little villager icons. That would be so cute. That's what I want. I want emojis when I text this man. That would be so cute. So I want that. I want to be able to text my friends and with like little cute villager emojis, and just to say what's up, you know, do you want to come to my town, that kind of thing. Writing system, because the Switch does not have a messenger system. It doesn't, and Xbox does, PlayStation does. What the heck, man? What the heck? I want to write to my friends and be like, yo, you want to come by to my town? Or do you know what I mean? So I think that would be really, really, really cool. Or leave them a message or something like that. It would be really, really nice. And yeah, I think it would change things up for sure. So guys, that is basically what I wish for in Animal Crossing Switch. There's a lot. I feel like I can just talk about this all day, but I don't want to drag this on for too long. I think I've definitely said what I needed to say. I want to hear what you gotta say. Do you like these ideas? If not, you know, let me know. And if you have ideas, I want to hear them. I want to be inspired to play this game for years to come. I am so excited. I know we're getting something at E3. I just know it. I can feel it in my gut. It's just a matter of what. The game is probably in beta right now because we have not seen any gameplay. When they announced it, they are probably still in alpha. So maybe we could still implement some of this if we send it over to Nintendo. Let's just spam it at them and be like, hey, this should be implemented, or maybe coming as DLC or something like that, you know? I want to see DLC for this game. A lot of it. I think it needs to be supported for years to come. I think it needs to be their top game when it comes to DLC, constantly supporting. So we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Visit my website, www.SuperGirlKels, for tournaments, streams, news, music, merch, and more that you can't get anywhere else. Before we go, I want to remind people that I am leaving for Icarus 5. It is in Italy, Europe, and then I am on vacation in Italy for about 3 weeks. I will be returning May 13th. So you will get a video then. I have 2 vlogs ready for you in May. So just keep that in mind, that you will not see any uploads up until May 13th. So just to keep that in mind, guys, okay? I love you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you had a great Easter. This is kind of like my Easter video to you. So happy Easter, everyone, if you do celebrate it. I hope you're having lots of chocolate and being thankful, hanging with your family and doing everything fun with the Easter Bunny. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in 3 weeks. Bye, guys.